Let's finish with this dude. Let's go. So yeah, I decided to record this process of me posing and fixing all of these little details. So let's go for it. I will choose this. This is my favorite version to Harmony Marker number 2. I love it. I love it. I have everything that I need in the properties of a brush, like opacity and pressure, and I can build a line on top of every line. So I'll use this too, just polish things around. For example, here, new frame, new frame. First thing that I notice here, I like the proportions and how the nose looks in this frame here. I like the nose here. I don't like the nose in the front view. Wait, what am I drawing? Come on, get out of here. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, I like this nose. There you go. And here, first of all, if I track the lowest part, yeah, it's supposed to end here. And the top part is supposed to end around here. So, still, I don't care. I'll tweak this front pose and put the nose differently if I want to. I just want to make some changes, maybe the nose, something like that, yeah. And then from here, it starts growing up. So this head is the one that is pissing me off the most. So let's go. This is the skull. Like this. This is the circle here. Then we have here the jaw. Awesome. This goes all the way like this. And then the nose, I will like to have something like this. Yes. Yes. And here, yes, this is correct. Then the eyes, not that circular, all still. So these eyes are supposed to be like this, right? But as this is a cartoon, I'll keep it rounded. But also it's supposed to be, it should be, if we look here, it's supposed to be a little bit more towards the front, so around here. Awesome. Then this is correct. Now this should be like going forward or backwards. Okay, this is super straight, so I can put this forward. So this keeps going forward, so we have this cool triangular shape here. And here it keeps moving forward. Awesome. There you have. This is the notes that I want from here. So instead of being like a straight, I can have an S here like this. Awesome. And then come here back. Perfect. What else? What else is pissing me off here? Here. The nose should be around here. And the glasses, I can do something like this. Awesome. Flipping. Oh, wait. This line goes here. Then, no, two. I can have this silhouette there with the, no, it's going up. Is this aligned with, stop. This aligned, yeah. So it makes sense, it goes there, yeah, no worries, all good. Now the center line for this is something like this. So it'll be nice to have this triangular shape of the hair here. Awesome. This is working here like this. Around here, this center line goes like this and then comes like this. Yep, all of this is good. This ear, yeah, will overlap this shape. I will overlap that shape, yeah, other than that is nice here. Everything is good here too. Awesome. I will push these shoes a little bit like that. And this one's too. Awesome. So I will put these notes that I drew here on top, and I'm going to follow these notes with the rig. So I'll lower the opacity a bit, close this, and put the rig on top. So this is okay. This is okay. This is working. Let me go here with this other nose. And this one is okay there. The hair will come here. A little bit up. There you go. Then here, wait, what is the thing here? Okay. This line comes like this. Now I'm flipping to look at the spacing between the eye and that part. Okay. Wait, I need another peg here. I need a peg in which I can only select the eye and the pupil and the eyelids. So yes, I need another peg there. I'm going to copy and paste the properties of this one from here to here and from this one to here. I hope it doesn't mess up anything. Yep, awesome. Now I'll do the same on my other eye. I'll create another peg here. So those are the things that I found out here when I'm doing this extra posing thing. What if I clone this again and I put it here? I might have to post that eye again. Not bad. I can do that. So I can make this something like this. Get out of here for a second. And this comes like this. I squash these things so it actually goes around the form. Poop. And then I come here and then this eye, this eye here. And the entire group goes behind. Nice. Now the nose that I need here is, yes, this one that merges with the head. Now I will need to put some deformers here to make this fit this line. So I might also have to increase the, yep, something like that. Let's create a deformer here so I can match this with the outer line of the head. So I'll have maybe I'll start here, one line here, another line here, another line here, another point here. This might destroy this sharp corner here, my biggest enemy. Let's see what happens. Display. Did it destroy it? Oof. No, it didn't. It didn't, right? No, yeah, it worked. This nose is too big. Maybe this nose is too small. No. What? Wait. Yep, too big. Something like that. Now, what is happening here? Oh, this line goes here. Now it's working. Let's follow the draw over that I did. And this will connect a little bit more here. See? Wait. Shall I go all the way inside here? Yeah. Now the eye goes on top of this. What is happening here? It goes on top too. Yes. There you go, amazing. This eyebrow goes a little bit more like this. This hair goes a little bit like this. Awesome. Awesome. No, yeah, that is correct. Oh, I forgot on the video, on the previous video, I forget this back view, but I added it here, which is not that nice. So I'll create a new drawing here. I'll get rid of this, and this drawing that I created here is going to be everything that I need to put here. So I'll do something like this. Awesome. And now we'll round these corners a bit. Look, there you go. Amazing. And then I'll rotate just too low. Should be here. I'll use this part of the interface as a plumb line. There you go, goes up. Awesome. Oops. Perfect. There you go. Let me get rid of these notes. Yep, it's working better. Now I have some line issues here. Some line issues here, and is that this nose here for some reason looks weird. This line is doing weird stuff here, so let's see what happens. There you go, it should be there. It shouldn't act like that. What is happening on the underlay layer? Overlay layer of this. There you go, it worked. I don't know why, but it worked. Okay, let's polish these things a little bit more. There you go. This eye over here. Awesome. Awesome. Now here, front view. What is happening here? Up. Perfect. Okay, here the things here. No. I'll never use this back view, so I'll just move faster here. It's working there. This part, I'll leave it to the front, not too much. I'll leave it like that. What is this? What is this? Oh, the eye. Get out of here. Awesome. Now we have the rig turnaround completed. Now I'm going to take some of the poses from the pneumatic here, and then I will test the rig by posing the character. So for example, which pose will I take? I'll take this one over here and this one over here. So I'll grab this, I'll put this over here. This one have this head, so I'll kill two. I'll make two poses on one. Like I'll kill one frame on just making one pose. So let's try that. So I'll grab my side view. What? I'll grab this side view, put it here. I'll flip this, put it around here, and then I will lower opacity of this, and I will the pose there just really fast. I will eyeball the pose really fast, and then I will do a drawer on top to refine this pose. So this one goes like here, and the line of action goes. No, wait. Oh, see, my upper body peg, which is this one, have another head connected to it. So this is actually my. This, instead of being upper body, this will be like torso MP, which contains the arms and everything. And on top of this one, I'll need another one that will also be connected with the neck and head. And this one over here is going to be my upper body. I hope it didn't destroy anything. Yes, amazing. I'm keyframing everything again. And this is going to be the one that controls all of this. Now, before I forget, I'll create a visual peg for this. Wait, let me put the legs on insert backdrop. Legs. Put this yellow. I'll put here like insert backdrop. Lower body. Awesome. This upper body, head and neck. Okay. Same pivot point. I think it's 0 is the center point. It's okay. Okay. What I was going to do? Oh, I was going to create a visual peg or a handle for that, for this one here. So upper body visual peg. Now I'll connect this one here, and I'll create another composite here where I'm going to be connecting all the visual pegs, so I can create only one visibility node here connected to everything, and this one will take the visibility from those visual pegs out of the camera view. Awesome. So upper body. So for the upper body, I will draw something like this. I'll use this. Wait. I like to have fun with the visual pegs, so I'll take some time. So oop. Oopa. Oop. Oop. Yeah, I'll do something like that. That's enough. And then I will clean this. This is like a mannequin. And I'll put a circle around this. And I'll color this like this. And I'll make this smaller. I'll put it like here at the hip level. I'll make this circle a little bit smaller, like 5, it's okay. And then if I select this, I select all the upper body. And it's not reflected on the camera view neither. Awesome. What else? I also need another visual peg for the lower body, so it is faster and easy to grab. Yeah, I have this part and I have this part, so let's create another one. I will duplicate this node, duplicate selected drawing. I'll duplicate and use this one here. Where is the lower body peg? Where is the lower body peg? Is this one? Yes. I'll connect this here. And then I'll connect this to this composite. Where are you? Are you here? Yes. And I'll put it on the other side. And then I'll create another shape for this. Something like yeah, I'll just do something like this. So the artist will know this is the peg that contains the legs, or at least the legs, I mean all the lower body. Guys, I'm exhausted. I've been talking the entire day reading this character. But I've been like a productive day, like I've been super focused while working on this. So it was a cool thing, which just takes all the energy from my brain. Okay, there you go. Amazing. There you go, it's there. So this one is the one that I have to select all the lower body. And you know what? I'll put it around here. For the upper body, I'll take this and put it around here. Awesome, easy to wrap. Let's continue with the posing. Is this pose over here? So this will be something like this. This will be no. Why are you here? If you're here properly. No. Okay, I fucked up. I fucked up. Wow. Okay. Look at this mistake that I did here. This leg here, I should copy and paste this here and here like this. But the moment that I move the deformers, I shouldn't move the deformers alone. I should move the piece and then the deformers. And the thing is that I only move the deformers, so I screw up completely the pivot point. That's crazy. I didn't notice that. There you go, a live mistake. Then I'll move this like this, and then I'll keep creating this shape. Where's the mouse? Let's go back to that. Let's hide the Ramon poses for a bit. Let's lock this thing. Yes. So let's go fast. There you go. So first I move the piece and then I move the deformers. If I move the deformers alone, I leave the peg behind. And that's huge mistake. Awesome. Then I can move this a bit. Let's look at the curve. A little bit messy. Fixed. Awesome. Then I'll copy this leg and paste it here. Flip. Move behind. And polish the flow of the pieces. Now if I go here and I want to turn this, see? I'll clean these deformers a bit so it doesn't mess up too much. But that's happened. I don't expect this to give me like a perfect rotation because I'm always here to polish those things. There you go. So I'll keep everything a little bit cleaner. Now this, yeah, also screw up. So I'll grab this here and put it, paste it here. I'll grab the other leg for a bit and take it out of here. I wonder if I didn't do that with the arms. Awesome, yeah, the arms are working. Okay, So this is the side view, which is going to be more towards here, the front. There you go. This line should be a little bit straight. There you go. Then I'll grab this leg. Could be paste it here. You see, sometimes I start moving faster with the rig, because that's what eventually happens when you start using the rig a lot. You start getting used to it, and things moving, you start moving things faster. Now this thing is also scrub, yeah. No worries, no worries. I can copy and paste this here, and just inverse the legs. Is this flat on the ground? Nope. Is it straight on the ground? Nope. Awesome. Okay, this is the leg that goes on the right side, so I have to inverse the position of this and inverse the position of this. It's working, right? Yeah. There you go. Awesome. It's working there. Now the shoes. Straighter. There you go. And this is the same. Huh? Actually, this goes here. And this goes here. Then I'll turn off the model sheet and just check everything. Hey, I am missing the butt. Wait, that's not important right now. And I'm never seeing this dude in back view, so I'll just save some time. I cannot move forward without the butt. So I'll copy this. I'll come here, create a new drawing, copy this spot here, copy and paste it, and then reverse this, arrange, send to back. And then move this closer. Awesome. Yes, there you go, that's the butt. You know what? I can taper the line here at the bottom. So I'll come here, pencil, perfect, perfect. Yeah, this is a very important part of all the characters, so I have to keep it. Okay, all the issues with the legs are solved. So I can come here again and grab the legs and rotate this here and rotate this here. Where is my reference of the posing here? This body goes all the way like that. There you go. What is this pivot point doing here? Oh, I never... This is dangerous. Dangerous stuff. Okay, now we're talking. Okay. What is this pivot point doing here? La concha tu madre. Wait, there you go. Is there okay? Maybe a little bit here. I screw up something there, but it's okay, not a big deal. So I have the neck and the head here. I have the group and the upper body. Okay, everything is assigned. Nice. Okay, another another moment that I feel scared. Now I want to move faster here. This pose is going to be static, so I can just change this, and it's also super straight. So I can go like this. I can go like that. I can move something like this, and I can also change to this arm here. Move this like this. I can move this to the front. This line, I will tilt the lines here like this. So it's favoring to the direction the character is going. All the angles towards that side. What else? What else? The eyes have like some eyes crying here, which is going to be some traditional animation that I'll add here. So for the moment, I will add this eyelid like this here. Something like that. This eyebrow is a little bit more scared, something like that. I will open the eyes a bit more. Now, let me move this a bit more to the left. Now, let's get to this face over here. Boop, boop, boop. Look. Boop, boop. So I need another mouth here that I'm going to draw, which I'm going to trace from here. I love this teeth here. It's like type of gorillas style. Tack, 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 tack. And I love this other tooth that is not like normal one. And I can have for the upper part of this character, like this is the shape that contains those teeth, and then this is something like this. So with this sketch, I'll come and put it here. Yeah, it'll be something like that. Okay, so top of this with my pencil tool, I will clean. Straight line here, maybe a bit of an angle. And I try to use this line to one line here with the line of the yo. Now this tooth here. I'll see if doing this, if doing this, I can go again here to this type of thing and go straight. Oops, too much. It's actually not a big deal. I can even draw this with the brush tool, so I can cheat. There will be no difference. Okay, what do I have here? I can delete this, and then I can start deleting all of this. Tuck tuck. Awesome. Then this one, return. Oop. and this one merge and sharp corners too. Meter. There you go. I'll cut this, and now I'm going to paint all of this. I'll go to the color art, transfer all the line art properties here to the color art, and then start painting. I'm going to use the same color for the, no, I'm going to create another color for the teeth, just in case, for some compositing reasons later. I'm listening to Paramore, guys. I'm awake, so I feel awake. Pop, 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 pop. Awesome. I have to polish some things, but another thing that I have to do is I need to cut here, and then I have to put like a green color here. This green color here is going to be a mask that will help me cut the jaw. So the mouth now will have a line art. No, it will have a line art, we'll have a color art, and then we have an underlay layer. And this underlay layer is the one that is going to cut the jaw. CA, get out of here, LA, CA. Awesome. How long is this video? 36 minutes? Yeah, we're okay. Pop, 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 pop. Awesome. And this underlay layer will cut the jaw. So I'll bring this out of this room. Where are you, Joe? Are you already being cut by something? Okay, so this color art and line art of the Joe now will be cut by this dude here. It came to the party. What is this line here? The Joe. So why is the overlay layer? So I can put a cutter to that thing, and I can tell, hey, you two are going to be cut by this dude over here. Get out of here. Awesome. Now, okay, let's see. Now I also want the nose to be cut by the mouth. Okay, where are you? I think I have to get inside here. The nose, line art and color art will be cut by the mouth. Another color. These will cut it by the color art here, and you also too. Does it make sense that I do things in that way? I don't know. I'll see. Now, how is the pneumatic? So it's connecting here. So it's not that I have to cut. It's that I have to do an auto patch. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see. If I put a cutter here, and then I auto patch, and then AP. Auto patch this with the nose. Yes, that is what I'm looking for. Yeah, perfect. Now, line weight here. Pencil tool. Bien. Maybe a little bit thicker. Yes. This comes here. The cheek here is too long. And then I can make these thinner. Awesome. There you go. We're getting closer to the. Sorry. So let's make these eyes bigger. This smaller. It'll be super nice if I also put like layers here to add another lines like these eye lines, these wrinkles, and also the nose thing. So let's do that. So the glasses here, the mouth. Let's put the mouth around here, and then I'll put here like nose drills. That's the name of those holes on the nose, maybe. So I'll put these between the line art and the color art. I'll put a peg on this, and then I'll connect this to the oral face. These are like just extra drawings that people can turn on and off. And it can be like a single thing like this. Let's be more artifacty with the design, something like this, because the thin part goes closer to here, and the nose is something like that, the nose drills or something like this. So I have a C curve here and a S curve here at the bottom. There you go, and then I paint this. I don't like it. Yeah, let's keep this a circle. There you go. I'll use this same drawing to create these things like this. I'm considering of putting these lines like a visual peg. Yeah, I'll add that to the. I will add that to the eyes rig. So this is the mocos here. I created a green color for that, something like this. Zoom. There you go. I need more wrinkles here just to push these. Also, what else do I need? What else do I need? Oh, super nice to add these things here. So I will add. Wait, okay, I need to be able to turn this on and off. So I'll create a new drawing. Drawing substitution. I'll create a new drawing, and I will draw these on the. I'll do an. My brain is not working anymore. I'll do a visual peg to represent this part. And then I'll color this, and then I will add. Now it will look like the other part. Yeah. Amazing. So this is like turn me on and off, and you will make the mocos appear. Also write nose. I don't know if people will get what is this, so I'll be like nose. No sé. Nose. And okay, it's in the underlay layer. On the underlay layer, and all of this is the other thing is on the color and the line art. So I'll only have two. Let me copy this one here, up, and another underlay layer, underlay layer, pack, UL, up. Huh? Get out of here, and then I'll connect these here, whatever, it doesn't matter, to be honest. UL, and then I'll put a visibility node here, visibility node, put it here, get out of here, wait, okay, so I have to connect this out of here, maybe there, steel is being cut by something. No. Oh, you know what? I can connect this all the way to this one. Okay. Where are you now? You are... Huh? No, here. There you go. Get out of here. Where are you? I lost you. Oh, here you are. Awesome. So I turn this on. There you go. Now this dude, I think as the camera is down, I think this should be something like this. Yeah, this looks better. So that's why I put 3 points here on the eyelid, so I can actually create nice curves here. Then I'll create another pupil here. I'll duplicate these and I'll have different type of pupils, and in this one I will add some lines around, which makes this feeling of like traumatized, like something happened. Awesome. What else? Oh, I was going to add... Get out of here. I was going to add... what I was going to add? I was going to add... What I was going to add? Oh, I need to add those little hairs and all, and the ring and the... There's a lot to do. No, it's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there. Let's do it super fast. Let's do all of this super fast. What do I need to add that I was going to add? Oh, the lines under the eyes. And also some visual effects for the eyes. Super complicated to select those things. Sorry, I just eat. So, I'll create eyes VP. And the wrinkles and the lines under the eyes. Don't forget that, don't forget that, don't forget that, don't forget that. So I'll create another one here like this. I'll create something like this. This must be enough and clear for the animators to realize that this is the handles for the eyes. Okay. I have to be perfect on these things. Yeah, it doesn't bother me there. That's funny. What? So these eye, it's like this. Me being perfectionist on the stupid things. I get out of here. Let me continue. Awesome. Awesome. So this, if I select this, let's go. Let's go. And the next thing that I'm going to do is add the eye wrinkles. Well, no, that's that thing that goes here. So I'll put it here, like under. I'm inventing things. Under eye line. And then I'll put here connected to this. I'll put a peg on this. Did I put a peg on this thing here of the nose? Yes. And is already centered? Nope, it's totally lost. So I'll put it there. And then let's change to the other drawing, black. So actually, if I turn on this thing, this should be in the same position of the visual peg. It'll be easy to find, so it doesn't turn on and it's boom over there. So it's easy to find. So I'll put the pivot point here, and then I'll just move this thing again here. And if I want to turn off this thing, will be there, but this is actually over here, so that thing turns on there. Yeah, it's better. And most importantly, for all of those things, is if this were like, for example, the nipples that I needed to be here, then I'll not do that. I'll keep it like in the same position. Okay. I was like, what I was doing, and I'm like here. this underline I poop. So what I'm going to create here is this, which actually I will create a deformation chain. What I'm doing, dude? Okay, here the line. Book. There you go, and I'll put a 5. What time is it? 50 minutes, and I haven't posted. Well, this is actually all the process of posing. Is also figuring out not only the things that are like how how I had the pivot points on different parts, or like how I rotate some parts in a very wrong way, in which I leave the pivot point behind. Not only all of those horrible mistakes, but also what are the things that I need to add to the rig to be completed, to be a complete rig, to have everything that is needed for the project. And here I'm going to put this line here, so this can go like this, and I can go something like this. Now the style of the project is playing with these lines that goes from thick to thin. So I have to carry those things on all the lines that I draw. Same thing here. Pop. And maybe this a little bit centered. Amazing. There you go. Looks like an old dude. This is something interesting. Let's get out of this group. Let's put it back here. I have to press again BB to get out of the hierarchy to one more time if this is on there inside of a group. So I'll just keep it like that. So I only press once. Perfect. Now I have to take this eye out again and clone this dude. Before doing that, I have to create a new drawing on the underlay layer that represents that line. So I'll do this here. I'll create a line here, and this will be the thing that will yes, let's and then I delete this, and this helps to turn that on and off. Amazing. On and off. Now I want it off there. Now let's clone that eye again. Notes, clone drawings only, and I select this here and here. Is there. Now here, yes, I can just grab this thing here. Make this, actually I have to grab this and make this a little bit rounded. Awesome. This eyebrow goes around the form. Oopsie. There you go. Here this eye goes behind, and this one, this is the eye. Okay, I grab it here from here. Wait. Okay. Tell me that I put a. Okay, no. I can just take this here out of this and connect this to the. I'll put a composite node here. Why are you connected here? And then I'll do the same here. I'll take this, which is the thing that is showing here. Where are you? Oh. Okay, I have to clone that eye again. So. Awesome. This thing here belongs to the underlay layer, and this line is on the line art layer, right? See, I'm already lost. So this is line art, which is going to be here, and the underlay layer. The underlay layer, UL, UL put it here, and this you all. Yeah, I'll connect it here. That's easier. Awesome. Now turn off. Perfect. Now I can come here and notes, clone drawings only, connect this and this here. Amazing. Then I'll come here again. I can just grab this bucket, something like that. The entire eye goes. Oh wait, I have to double click this again to select with all the group. And then here again, amazing, it's working. Then I'll mark a frame on all of this just in case. What happened here? No. Come on. There you go. Down, 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 down. Awesome. Now I will enable this wrinkle here. I'll do something like that. And not only that, for this frame, I'll create a new drawing here. And this drawing will not need a deformer. I only need to draw, to freehand and draw as many lines as I want, because this is this is a custom frame, which I'm not going to be animating these wrinkles. I looks too odd right now. No, you know what? These lines should be something like this. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Nah. It works here because it's okay, I see. Yeah, something like that will work. Where's the nose thing? Here. Black. There you go. Amazing. Let's look at this. Really nice. What else? Let's connect all of these with one line. So poop, poop, poop. Boop. Now this will connect here. Awesome. I want this part to be a little bit more rounded. Awesome. There you go. This should be here. I can have a sharp corner here, this triangular negative space, which works really well. Let me move something like this. Yeah, I didn't destroy this. And this is how, while building this custom pose, I polish the character and all the things that I still have to polish. Wait. Let me clean these deformers a bit. There you go. And this, I think, is, yeah, this is the thing that is messing up with this thing. That's interesting. Yeah, that leg is messing up with this. I wonder why, but I'm going to cheat there. I'm going to fix that in another moment. There you go. Awesome. It's working there, it's working there. Yeah, so that's a quick posing. I can flex this thing like this, or I can just create a new drawing of the shoe so it actually doesn't get destroyed like this. But let's imagine it works. But for this type of things, I'll just create a new drawing for the shoe, for example. I'll come here and create a new drawing, and I will do something like this. I will survive. I'll do something like this. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Now looking at the other shoe, and I have this shape here, and the base of the shoe, something like this, and this part of the shoe, something like this, super exaggerating this thing. Yeah, something like that. Boop. Maybe it's too high. There you go. Awesome. So I have this triangular shape here, I have this cool shape here, and this other cool shape there. I will lower the opacity of this, and then I'll grab my pen tool with the size of a 20-point thing. I'll grab my transformation tool and press R. And I messed up, I should do that before drawing this. Now my drawing is distorted. But that happens. There you go. So again, I'm going to group this and clean on top of this with my pencil tool. Here is 20. Yeah. Here, and do something like this. Awesome. I like it more than the oh, I like that shape. Awesome. I drew that with a brush. I don't care. Puck. I'll take everything except the brush. I'll connect, and then I'll put these two mid through so I have super sharp corners. Wait. Oh, wait. I'm forgetting something. I need a thinner line here. I'll do it with the brush tool because I don't care. I love it. There you go. Then I'll use this color to pass all the properties information of these lines here, and then this black color here. Awesome. I don't like it too much. I think this part is actually like this, right, for a shoe. Yeah. So get out of here, and now I'll just temporarily do something like this and something like this. I'll come here to my color art, delete all of this, all of this. Look at my render view. Yeah, not that bad. Get rid of this. A quick sketch, and book. Awesome. That's the shoe over there. Maybe I can round something here, but I'll polish those things during the animation. This is just to test the rig to see if it's working properly, if everything is in order. And yeah, the rig is working. I can achieve all the poses that I want. I can even push the character a bit more, something like this, to have a clearer silhouette. So maybe something like this. Back. There you go. See this beautiful shape here. This back. And eventually when I'm animating, I will take the time to clean all of these little things here. So the character, see, have a beautiful flow between all the parts. And maybe even make this bigger or something like that. And that's how I test my poses. I'll consider maybe doing other video. Maybe, not today. I'm tired. So yeah, I might consider doing more poses like that. It's really cool how it looks like with these old panels in the background and the character here in the front looks like a comic. So yeah, let's see if I think I'll keep doing more. I don't know if recording, but let's see. Hope this helps. This is my process, and bye. Boop.